Go. I'll make sure to hit record this time.
Okay, good. I'm glad we got that one out of the way.
Oh God, we can't start off the year out. I'm in a mess. Hey, what's up, guys? How are y'all? Welcome back to the Option Select podcast. I'm Rick, and with me, as always, my partner in crime, my player two, my Sephiroth to my Cloud.
Oh, what? What?
I think that's a good one.
I get it. I get it.
Okay, well,
I understood that reference.
I get it. I'm a gamer. So, guys, how are y'all? This is a little podcast where me and Ruben get together on Friday nights, and we're back to our regular schedule, by the way, guys. So
yeah,
join us on Friday. I know we're a little bit late, but work was running a little busy, so I had to make sure I had to exercise and shower, and then we had to set up. I did.
fake news.
Shut up. Shut up. It's real news.
Fake news.
But we get together, we talk about video games and stuff that's going on our lives, and we just want to share with you guys, and want to bring you along for the ride. This is the first episode that we're doing here on the Baytown studio. The first one was yours, so now we're back here. We made some changes, guys, but we're improving it. Yeah, see the nice little bookcase?
All these books that he doesn't read.
I bought them just so I could look.
No. You did not buy
the Magic the Gathering ones and the Resident Evil. Those are mine.
Okay.
But the rest are my wife's.
Okay, so those 15.
No, and the
those books for 15-year-olds you bought. Got it. Go on. What are the other? What?
Harry Potter.
Okay.
13-year-olds. The Strain. Yeah, I know they're all. And Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay. That's better.
The books, though.
That's better.
The books.
Yeah.
The books.
The books.
Yeah,
books are top
TV
tier.
shows.
When's that Winds of Winter coming out there, buddy?
Dance of Dragons. Yes, I don't know. And
Winds of Winter's the next one.
Then it's the Spring of Dreams, I think.
Yeah.
I think.
Supposedly.
We'll see.
Fake news.
My books. Yep. But yeah, guys, we get together and oh yeah, I always said that. Sorry. We start off every podcast with how was your week? Ruben, enlighten us.
All right, what do you want to know about first?
Let's break. Okay, let's start off with let's go with work, gaming, and then
entertainment
stuff
okay.
like that. Yeah.
All right, so work was I was short of product every day this week.
Is that normal this time of year?
No, something's going on. I'm not sure what it is, but something's happening and it's not good. So a lot of my customers were not happy, that type of thing.
Yeah.
So other than like being short on product, I had some closures again due to the coronavirus.
There's a new strain.
We had one guy in Houston that got it, but the threshold was hit, and then they popped everybody back down on restaurants like 50%, and bars are like supposed to be shut down. They never were supposed to be open.
Never were.
But they got in like a restaurant license or something like that, and they were able to operate if they had a certain amount of threshold of food, which nobody was doing. They were hiring like food trucks to come in and like.
There we go.
You know what I mean? They were getting away. They were getting away with it. I mean, that's fine. More money for me. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't go to bars, so.
Yeah. No, I'll just buy my beer.
Right.
I'll buy my Bud Light.
I just buy my beer.
I'll just buy my Bud Light.
Yeah. Instead of paying $5 a bottle, I'm gonna pay $1 a bottle.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we had some of that type of issue. So I had some people close. I showed up to one restaurant on Wednesday, and there was like no lights on, nobody was there, no signage, no nothing.
Nope.
And I was like, okay, so I called my boss, and they're in a meeting or whatever. So I called the salesperson who sold it because it's only like 3 weeks old, the account. And I called him. I was like, you know anything about this? And he goes, no, not really. I said, okay, well, I've got to credit it off, but they have carpets and our product in there, so I actually have to run through half. So I ran it through or whatever. And I finished today around 10 o'clock. And I get back to the office and he's like, hey, that one that you were telling me about on Wednesday, my DM or whatever. Because I told people about it. It's not like I just did things.
Yeah. You give,
I gave a heads up.
Go through the channels.
And then my boss was like, hey, man, would you mind doing me a favor and running that product out to them? I was like, I'd rather go home. It's 10:30 on Friday. I worked 45 hours this week. I kind of want to go home and eat. I haven't eaten.
Yeah.
Because with the first of the year, I'd stopped drinking. I started back up on my fast and on my diet. I started working out every day.
Nice.
Starting to do all that other stuff. I've already lost 11 pounds or so.
From where?
I'm wearing the jacket. But you don't want to see the six pack right now, cuz.
I'll see it. I'll show you mine.
Okay. So I've lost 11 pounds. And let me shake your head.
This guy goes with the fucking bro numbers.
Hey, bro.
11 pounds.
You want to go wait? Where's my phone? Where's my damn phone? You son of a
pounds.
bitch.
Go, show me. I'm just mad because I've been going up.
You've been going up.
I went up 2 pounds.
Oh boy.
2 whole pounds, dude. I'm at 163.
Oh, where's my weight? Oh, there it is.
And then gordo, show me,
I am down. Oh, I'm sorry. Down 6.2 pounds. 6.2.
bro, numbers.
6.2.
Okay.
Right there. 141.8
Okay.
this morning.
Nice, not bad.
And
Not 11.
yeah, well, I weigh myself in the morning and in the evening, sir. I don't just do
Once.
one.
Just do it once.
just
When I
do
when I
one.
empty out. When I empty it out.
Nope. I do it in the. I see how much I weigh in the morning, and I'm like, oh, cool. I'm like 140, 141. All right, sweet. And then I get home and it's like 146, 147, 148. I'm like, fuck.
Well, it's because I'm not like saying because of me, because of whatever, but because I exercise, I drink at least, I want to say at least 4 bottles of water.
Oh.
That's all that water weight.
During exercise or
Mhm.
work?
Exercising 4, and during work,
okay.
and not so much during work because it's kind of cool. So I'm not drinking as much water, but I'm still drinking.
I
though.
drink 2 of my half gallons, and then I drink like 2 or 3 bottles of water when I'm at home, and I'll have like a Coke Zero, and that's like the entire consumption of water.
the
and
the
stuff.
big ones or the little mini ones. Sometimes I'll get the mini ones.
The Coke Zeros?
Yeah.
Nah, 12 ounce, regular
Okay.
size. But yeah, he's like, "Can you run this out?" I was like, "Man, I'd rather just go home, bro. You know, it's
It's Friday.
been a long day,
Yeah.
you know." So I ended up going home.
Oh,
So I ended up going
okay.
home. And for the past 2 days, I've been playing a lot of Yakuza.
Yakuza. That's the one I want to play.
Like a dragon.
I'm like I've been telling myself I'm gonna like do the Control DLC, but I'm at this point I'm like I don't want to play it. Like not because I'm not knocking it. It's a bad game.
Right.
It's just I just want to play Yakuza.
Mhm.
And then like my homeboy Trip, Anthony, he bought me like 4 games on Steam when it was on sale.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like I kind of want to play those also. So I was like,
Which ones did he get you?
he got me like Catherine, Carry
Good
On,
one. That's a good one.
Rogue something. It's like a little co-op, Rogue like and
Rogue
something
Legacy?
else. Is the thing Rogue Legacy? No, not Rogue Legacy. Mikhail got me Rogue Legacy.
Mm.
It was like a Contra dual shooter.
Oh, okay.
I'll show you. And there was one more I forgot. But yeah, he bought me several games. I'm like,
Well, if you're gonna sink time into Yakuza, be prepared for 80 to 100 hours or so.
it's JRPGs
Mhm.
are from Bandai Namco.
Mm.
I already
This
know.
one's from Sega. Sega.
The Sega.
Sega.
The publisher made it.
Sega.
Okay.
Sega.
I thought it was Bandai Namco.
I've only turned it on like.
Okay. So I'm pretty
Sega.
sure. I'm pretty sure JRPGs turn based.
Uh,
You're sure you're gonna get some hours out of that.
What I like about it, what I
Okay,
like
okay. Before we go into that,
Oh,
anything else
sure.
with work?
with work, not really. No, it's just been a pain in the ass.
Okay.
I'm kind of tired of it. Final tally for last year loss was $22,000.
Oh,
So, Daddy's pocketbook
a
hurt.
little thin in drum bucks.
It hurts, and they shorted me on the Trump bucks.
You should have got married.
I should have made less money somehow.
You sh-
It's still pissing me off.
I made this. I made the same amount.
I was like,
No, I don't know if I made the same amount. I made I was within the same range,
same range.
and still got the full 600.
So it was
Get married.
22,000 less, which isn't too terribly bad, but at the same token, it's like, fuck. I still made it through the year. I'm not going to
You're
complain.
fine. Yeah,
but I
you're not
was I was
starving.
like, fuck. I was like,
Yeah,
that sucks. Like,
It's okay.
like every year since I've been like 21, I've consistently made more money every year. Like I haven't dropped at all. Even when I went through like 6 months of like not having a job or whatever, I would always continuously
Come
make
back,
more
yeah.
money. So whenever I don't hit that goal of it, like I don't want it to be like, oh, I infinite, infinite
You're not like
growth.
a business.
I want it to just be like $1 over. Or what? I don't care. I just want it to be $1 more.
Technically, it's more. Yeah.
I want it to just be like
Yeah.
a cent over, and then I don't care.
Yeah.
But that full loss, it sucked, and it, I didn't look at it at all until today. I was like, oh, let me go look, because I haven't checked my paychecks for a while. I was like, oh, let me go look, and I pulled up last year's last
You should have done that.
and I pulled up this one. I was like, fuck.
Should've done
I was
that.
mad.
Yeah. I was making a whole bunch of deliveries, and I saw like the envelopes for the tax forms. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta look forward to that. Can't wait.
So yeah, that's what I'm
Can't
gonna upgrade my computer with on that one.
The, everything.
Just the CPU and MOBO. That's the only thing.
Oh,
I
that's
need to
right.
do.
That's right. Yeah.
My GPU is pretty new,
It's
and
pretty good.
I'm waiting for.
Wait, which
them to
GPU
come
do
back
you
and
have?
say- The 2080 Super.
I'm
good
You're
for now.
good. You're good.
It's the
You can run
processor.
Cyberpunk.
Oh, yeah, wow. If it runs,
No one runs Cyberpunk. No one.
75% player loss. Nobody wants to play that shit. But the modders are going to town on that thing right now. But as far as that, like I played a lot of Yakuza.
Good.
I played some streams. I did some streams with Apex with my boy Aaron from Chicago. So we got some Apex in. We got some wins in.
I saw that.
He bamboozled himself, which was hilarious.
Tell the people what happened.
Okay, so me and my boy Aaron are playing a game, and we're playing duos, and we're on I don't know, we're on like the
new map.
Yeah, the new map.
Mhm.
I forget what it's called. And we're in this fan that spins, and he's up on top, and then there's somebody above him, and he throws a bamboozle out because he's playing Mirage to like, deflect away from where he's going
Yeah.
or whatever. So he throws it out there, but at some point you can take control of the bamboozle, and like you can make it do what you do. It like
the
mirrors
decoy?
your movement.
Yeah.
So anyway, he's looking at this guy who's like fixing his shields like through this wall, and like he hears gunfire, so he turns around, and the first thing he sees, he shoots, which is his bamboozle, and it was just hilarious. And I had to clip it, dude, because I could not stop laughing. And I was like, bro, you are the worst Mirage. Or the best Mirage.
Or the bro. Yeah,
Or the best.
Yeah, depending how you look
it was
at it.
so good. You bamboozled yourself, bro. You
Bamboozleception.
low tier Mirage. I was just straight up like, yo, pick a different character, dude. Just pick somebody else, dude. This is so bad. But we have a
funny.
good time playing that one, and I think that's gonna be like my main multiplayer
It's 2021.
streaming game,
Good.
I guess. I do want to pick up the season 2 pass for
Is that crossplay?
Smash. Yeah, it is. So
Pick
me
up
and-
Kevin.
he gets on super late, dude.
He does.
I'm going to bed by the time he's
That's
getting
right.
on. But
That's
because
right.
like he'll get off at 7, he'll get home, and then he's gotta eat, and with it's gonna take like 45 minutes.
You wake up at 4.
I gotta wake up early, man.
Yeah.
So we have played a few games together, and he is fun to play with. Like this weekend, I'm pretty sure we'll play
Yeah.
and we'll do some stuff together. So I played a little bit of that. I did some Immortals, Phoenix Rising. I did a little bit of Assassin's Creed. Like I'm just trying to knock some stuff out here and there. And Immortals is still a freaking great game, and so is Assassin's Creed. But then I bought Yakuza on the last day of the sale
Oof.
on Steam, which was Tuesday, I believe.
Yeah,
on
the 5th. The 5th, yeah.
So I picked that one up, and I was like, I was putting it off. I was like, man, I don't want to start this game because I've heard nothing but good things about it, and I feel like once I start, I'm not gonna be able to stop.
Yeah.
So sure enough, I started it yesterday or the day before, on Wednesday or Thursday, and I haven't been able to put it down.
Was there any hesitation jumping into this game knowing that there's like 6 other Yakuza games?
No, because this one follows a completely
This
different
was kind of
storyline.
its own. I mean, not only is it own kind of like gameplay and genre, but it's also just it's kind of like its own chapter, right?
Yeah, it's its own thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the story just kept me wanting to know what happens, like from chapter to chapter. I just started chapter 4 today, which is roughly around 6 to 8 hours of gameplay with side quests. There hasn't been a whole lot of side quests yet. It's just been a lot of story. So whenever you start, just be prepared for
The
20 to
dialogue.
30 minute of dialogue cutscenes. I really, really enjoy the fighting in it because granted it is turn based, but people are still moving around
Yeah.
the entire time, and they're like trying to get they're trying to get in there, and sometimes you can line up things and do like AOE attacks and things like that too. So I was like, oh, okay. So
Really?
sometimes you got to hold off, but if you hold off, like say if I attacked with one character and it knocks an enemy down, and if I hold off on my other character, my next character, he has a chance to get back up.
Oh,
Where if I attack immediately,
instant crit or
it's
auto crit.
it's an auto crit.
Ah, nice.
But if there's an enemy here, and like if there's an enemy directly in front of you, but there's an enemy behind him that's knocked down, and you go to that knockdown enemy, you'll get blocked. So like he'll push you out of the way, and you won't get the attack in. So you got to be
Okay.
mindful of where you're.
Your positioning also.
Yeah,
Do they
where-
get area attack of opportunities?
They do whenever you
Like if say you're going after the down enemy, if they see you pass,
right, they'll hit you.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
okay,
what I was
okay.
saying. They'll interrupt.
so you have to
your
watch
attack.
out. Okay, nice. I like
Um,
that. I like that.
So far the combat is really good and engaging, even though I've been fighting like a bunch of like trash here and there. I did one dungeon, which is I think in the end of chapter 3 or 2, something like that. And the dungeon was really well done, and the story is really good so far. And I just like I've been thinking about it like nonstop today. Like I don't even want to be here doing this
Yes, you
podcast,
do.
but I love you, but I kind of want to go play.
Disclaimers.
I want to go play.
Hey guys, I need
Yakuza.
another partner for Option Podcast.
Yeah, because I've got 100 hours of a game that I got to complete.
Let me tell you about Persona 5.
Yeah, that's another one that I didn't want to start because I knew I was going to get
It's
fucking
good.
sucked in.
Yeah, if you're liking the turn-based JRPGs with unique characters,
Yeah, but like right now, you know what I want to do? I want
Play Bloodborne.
I want
You
to
owe me Bloodborne.
I do owe you that. But is Cyberpunk really out? Is it really out?
You know.
I'm gonna get to it. But like I have to do at least 25 games this year. But like with Yakuza mentioning they mentioned Dragon Quest a lot in this game, right? And with them mentioning Dragon Quest so much, like I just want to play through Dragon Quest 11 that I never completed either, and it's on Game Pass. It's on PC and Xbox, and it has the cross save. I was like, dang, I kind of want to.
Not a bad game.
I want to pick that one up too. But
It's toothless, harmless, fun game.
yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
But I was just like, shit, like I got
I
this
hear you.
JRPG.
Okay, so I was
I
listening
can't
to
hold all these
I was-
JRPGs.
you're like- I was listening to one of the video game podcasts I listened to, and they said you can actually get jobs in Yakuza, like
Yeah.
legit jobs.
the first like full on like partner or ally you have is his job is homeless guy.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like
Full
that.
on homeless. His name is homeless guy.
He doesn't
I mean, it's not his name is not homeless guy, but his,
But his
job,
job?
title is homeless guy. It's hilarious. But yeah, the game is good so far. All the mechanics that it's given me have been pretty dope, and it keeps you engaged in the combat. So whenever like an enemy attacks you, if you time it, like you play with the controller for sure.
Yeah.
But if you time it correctly, whenever they hit you, and you time it with B or circle or whatever
Like
controller you're
deflected or
playing with,
something.
you can guard a perfect guard, and it minimizes the damage. You still
Oh.
take damage,
But it minimizes, yeah.
but it minimizes it.
Yeah.
So I really like that aspect. It keeps you engaged. It keeps you focused into the combat. It's just
Instead
not
of just
my,
mashing
oh, let me just get
go,
through
go,
this.
go, go,
yeah.
go. Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's been pretty freaking great, man. And like I said, that's all I've been thinking about. Like that's all I want to do is go back home and play that.
Nice.
But
Now I'm more excited to play it.
it's pretty. Damn
I think I'm gonna
good.
do that.
It's pretty damn
I'm gonna
good.
do that. I'm gonna stream it.
It's definitely a higher quality of like a world than Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Yeah.
They put a lot of attention to detail and everything.
Because it takes place in like a Shibuya, Japan, I think.
Yokohama.
Okay.
Yokohama is where it takes place, and they put a lot of attention to detail. However, you're gonna see a lot of like the same kind of character moving around.
Mhm.
There's a lot of little mini games in there. There's shops.
I heard like
and-
little Mario Kart clone, Dragon Kart.
oh yeah, there's all kinds of shit is in this game, dude.
Going back to the video game podcast I was listening to, they're talking about there's like a real estate game in there also. I don't know if you unlocked
I
it
haven't
yet.
gotten to that part yet,
Okay.
but I did hear that it's like like a city builder. Or
Yeah,
some shit. I was
yeah.
like,
You gotta
"What
make your
is this
employees happy
game?"
and then make a business and then sell it.
I think
buy
Mikkel would
property.
enjoy this, but I'm not sure if she's like super into JRPGs. But this one, the story is good enough and the combat is engaging enough, and it's not difficult in any
Yeah.
stretch of the imagination so far. But it does make you you are engaged in the story.
Yeah,
in
I'm
some
more
way.
excited. Now I'm more excited. to try
And
it
then
out.
it also gives you certain options within like I've only come across it twice so far, so I'm assuming it's gonna happen a lot more. Like I ran into this drunk lady, chapter 1, and she's like, "Oh, I'm good, whatever. I'm not drunk. I've been drinking since before you were twinkle in your daddy's nutsack, whatever." Right? And then she falls over drunk, right? And so you could either choose to help her up or scold her, and then that builds up your personality, and then your personality gives you more so it gives you like if you're intelligent you're less likely to be like charmed or something like that. So it like
Ah.
it the stats actually branch out from
Interesting.
combat to the real walking around
Yeah.
world. And I like I said, man, I can't believe I didn't play this game sooner. It made me like, I was like, shit.
Yeah, like I heard about it, and like I said, I was kind of I knew it was a different type of Yakuza game,
Mhm.
but I was kind of like intimidated. Like, do I really want to jump into this one and like miss a lot of story? But I hear like they say it's it's a bonus if you know if you played the other games, it's a bonus because
Right.
you get some of that story already. But you could jump into this one and you'll be fine. You know.
Yeah. This one's pretty freaking good. I haven't played any of the other ones, so I have nothing to justify
Okay.
it with. But I do have Game Pass, so I have 0 and 02 on there as well, which is apparently the first ones you got to play anyway.
Yeah.
But like this one being its own standalone story so far, and me not knowing anything else about Yakuza games, I'm perfectly fine with it.
I'm,
You know what I mean?
I'm
Like,
more
perfectly
now.
fine.
I'm like super hyped to play it now.
So, I did pick up the new PlayStation Plus games,
Ooh. Oh, it was a
Um,
Maneater.
Maneater,
Ah.
Greedfall, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and
Yeah.
I dabbled for like 5 minutes into Maneater. But it was also Alice's birthday on Tuesday, so we like went out to dinner and like,
Nice.
but that's whenever they came out. So like I dabbled in it for 5 minutes, and then we like kind of hung out
Yeah.
for the rest of the night. So, but yeah, so we did all that, And then as far as entertainment goes, I've been watching a lot of Death Note. I'm on episode 20.
Oh, welcome to the anime world.
I like
Hello,
it.
fellow weebs.
See, the thing I like about this one is it's well, it's got Shinigamis in it or whatever, but like it's still not over the top, and it's smart enough.
I like
to
it.
keep
I
me
like the
engaged.
dialogue between L and Light.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
keeps me engaged enough where I'm like, But the girl, as soon as she got
Oh,
introduced,
for real. I really think she's like the weakest character in the whole series.
I'm like, why did she even need to be in here?
yeah.
I was like,
I felt like she's the weakest one.
step, like,
Like, not terrible, just weak. Like it's just like, oh my god. Yeah.
and then all of a sudden, that's one part I didn't like about it. Like, he's talking with her or whatever, and he has no idea who the fuck she is. And then all of a sudden, she turns out to be like this ultra famous model, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What? Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, all of a sudden she's like 18 Magazine's #1.
Exactly,
Oh my
yeah.
God. And then like even the cops are like enamored with her, like fucking
Oh, Mushi Mushi, whatever his name is. Yeah.
Mushi or whatever. Yeah. And I was just like, oh my God. So we did that. We saw, oh man, what did we see this week, dude? We saw a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Let me bring up my Netflix stuff.
Do it.
Oh yeah, we've been watching a bunch of stuff lately, man. So I've been doing a lot of the Death Note. So episode 20,
Okay.
we watched 30 minutes or less. We did Cobra Kai, season 3.
3?
Yeah.
Is it 3 already?
Season 3, man. It is really good. So Cobra Kai, dude. Oh my God. If you were into the Karate Kid at all, this brings it all back. Please
I'm
watch
surprised
that.
Mikhail hasn't watched it, or maybe she is watching it. Just
It's so good.
okay.
It's so good. And then I think I already told you, but I saw Soul on Disney Plus. Did I tell you that?
That's the one with. Yeah, I think you mentioned it. Forgot what it was though.
I think I mentioned it at the round table because I saw it earlier that day,
it
but we
Round
already had
Table?
a podcast maybe.
Maybe it wasn't the podcast. I don't
Anyway, Soul's awesome.
at the round table discussion, something like that.
Soul was dope. If you have Disney Plus, check that one out. Since Mandalorian is done, I think the Legends release today, if I'm not mistaken, on Disney Plus. So I might
Legends?
check that out. Marvel Legends came out today, if I'm not mistaken. It's supposed to come out on the 8th. I'm looking it up right now, to
That's
be
okay.
honest with you. But yeah, so Legends is out today.
Nice.
So it's only 7 minutes, like for Wanda. There's 2 episodes. 7 minutes for Wanda Maximoff and 6 minutes for Vision. It's 2 little quick.
Oh, okay.
They're
So
shorts.
a little. Oh, okay.
They're shorts.
Easy to digest.
So I'll
like
probably
that.
check that out probably tomorrow. Me and Alice are gonna go to the mall tomorrow.
Oh, you can buy some shoes.
No, she's got to return some pants from Cuidado con el Perro.
What's wrong with them? What's wrong with them?
She didn't like the way they fit. She's actually losing weight too, so
Oh, I
she
need to buy
doesn't
some
fit
pants.
into those pants anymore.
Yeah, I bought some pants from there during Christmas, not Christmas holiday, but sometime during December.
Right.
I don't like the ones those fit compared to the black ones. The black ones are the slim fit, which I like how the slim fit feels. The other ones were not slim fit, and they're just
It's like the different material.
it's not so much the material, just the way they fit. They don't
Okay, gotcha.
really.
They
They're
don't
kind
hug
of
your
baggy.
ass?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
like that. Like, nah, man.
Too flat in the ass,
Yeah, I get thick
bro.
enough.
You get too light in the ass.
I need to do more squats.
So we watched all that stuff. We got the mall tomorrow. Sunday, I've got to get up to work to load up my truck.
But there's no product.
There is like after I leave.
There's no product.
There is after I leave. So I'm gonna probably do that. I'm gonna try and hit up Travis tonight and see if he wants to do breakfast or something in the morning.
Oh,
But other than that, man, that's all I got for
a
this
JC
week.
Cafe.
Yeah, probably. Trying to catch that COVID.
Oh, catchers. Let's go. The new strain.
Yeah, bro. How was your week, dude?
This week wasn't too bad. It was going back to work after the holiday break, so it was a little heavy on Monday, but we started early, and I was like, okay, not too bad. The weather was nice. I was like, okay, cool. You know, it was a little heavy with the schools because they opened back up after 2 weeks off, but
That's
you know,
right.
delivered. It was fine, and everything's on pace. Okay, and I was like, all right, let me. I finished all my businesses. Let me set up my truck for my residentials. Everything was smooth. Everything was set. Nice. Got it. Get to my second stop, and I reached down for a package, and all of a sudden, there's just a pain that just shot out from behind my left hip. I'm like, holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. I mean, this hurt, dude.
Ooh.
Like I almost wanted to cry. That's how much bad the pain was. Like, I can't sell this enough, but it hurt, and I could take a beating. You know, at work, I bang my shins, I bump my elbows, I get beat up and banged. Fine, whatever. It's part of the job.
Yeah.
But this just hurt so much, dude. I was like, "Ugh, I need to call work. There's no way I'm gonna make this. They're
Mhm.
like, Rick, Don't be a fucking pussy, dude.
Whoa. They said that to you?
Well, I said to myself.
Oh.
I said to myself.
So you're
Yeah, I took myself out. Yeah.
Oh,
like,
so
no.
you're stupid.
No. The thing is, like,
Call the office next time.
no. The thing is, probably should have, but I've always had the mindset of, you still function? Yeah. Keep going. That's just me. That's I always push myself. Unless I know something is terribly wrong, I'm gonna keep going. I know it's stubborn, but to me, it's like I can still move.
Okay.
So,
but you could also make it worse at the same time.
I could, but that's the risk I was willing to take. So I went home. So I got some Advil. It helped with the pain, but it still hurt. So I was like, shit, okay. I didn't exercise. So I came home, did some stretches. You know, just try to limber out, see if I could get that pain out. And it kind of helped a little, but it was still there. Tuesday, I'm gonna call in. No, I'm not gonna call in. I'm gonna save my days. I'm gonna save my days because I'm gonna need them for a real emergency. So don't get me wrong, it hurt. I could barely put on my boxers, my shorts, just like it hurt, dude.
And that's not enough for you to stay home.
No, not enough.
Wow.
Even McKelson.
Matter of fact, you should have said something that way they could have sent you to the doctor to check you out.
I do doctors and paperwork
And
and,
then you're
light
like, oh,
duty.
man,
and then,
yeah. See, there you go.
I don't want to do all that shit, bro. I don't want to do that shit. I don't want all this mess and hassle. I'm tough as nails.
Well,
Tough as nails.
and
then
call you stupid. Go
still
on.
tough as nails. I was talking to my coworker Cervantes. He's like, dude, my wife, when she had the kid, she got some CBD lotion put on her hips to help her. Stuff works. Try it out.
Mhm.
Saw a little CBD shop.
I use it on my hands.
Yeah, I saw a little CBD shop on my route. Walked in there. That stuff was expensive.
It ain't cheap.
Fucking expensive.
It's $100 for like something like that big.
Yeah, well, I got the big one, but the guy knocked the price. Cause like I saw how much. He's like 100. I'm like,
That's it.
He's like,
I paid 100 for something.
he's like
3 ounces.
he's like, I'll take 20 off, just make it 80. Okay, sold. 'Cause I know you told me before that it's expensive. You know, I looked around, it's been expensive, and I talked to my coworkers, and like everybody I talked to says it helps out a lot. I tried it on, dude. I'm not lying. Like the pain, that deep ting was still in there, but for the rest, like, oh my god, like okay, it's like a miracle cure, but like it helped. It softened the hurt, you know. So Tuesday, I still just did some stretches, and then the next day, put it on, just help relieve the pain. I was actually able to function, you know, a lot better than before, and I actually started exercised again Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, today.
Nice.
Because I put it off, and I didn't want to put myself in a situation where I stop exercising and be complacent and be like, well, you know, I don't feel well. I don't exercise. I don't want to do that. I want to make sure, keep exercising, keep your body limber, keep it loose, keep it warm. And I also, big proponent of when you exercise, you feel better.
Right.
When you stretch, you feel better. Just being active. You know, my job is active, but it's not as it is directly with exercising, you know? So to me, getting back into the routine of exercising and keeping my body active just felt better. And I'm at the point now, like, okay, I mean, I feel it, but it's not crippling like it was that day one. And I think it's just one of those random things. Like I said, I was reaching down for a package and, oh, son of a bitch, you know? But feeling better and better and better.
That's good.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm at the mindset of, can you still move? Yeah, go.
Yeah, but if I hurt myself at work,
yeah,
I'm like,
and you're right. You
take me out of here.
You should.
Because if you come back on Monday and you're still hurting from the shit from last Monday and you hurt yourself even worse, they're gonna be like, well, when did this happen?
Exactly. Well, you have no proof. It could have happened at the house.
Could have happened at home.
You're right. And
as soon as I get hurt, fucking tap out.
And I'll admit, I am stubborn on that part. But like I said, I'm just.
I get it. I get it, but I'm the first one to be like, take me out, coach.
I'm not going to be. I don't want to be.
I'm not trying to be Tom Segura over here snapping knees and busting elbows and shit.
Never met him.
Never met him, no.
But yeah, I just don't want to be like dealing with doctors and physicals and do this and paperwork and light duty and then sitting in the office just like. Hi, welcome to UPS.
Oh, my light duty is I still ride on my truck. All I do is drive them everywhere.
You just tell them where to go and stuff like that.
Go there.
but very lucky. It was nothing major. It's just
that's good.
Just sore. I'll be fine.
What'd you play this week?
Street Fighter.
Of course.
Of course, Street
Of course.
Fighter.
Did you get back up to platinum though?
No, not at
Oh,
all. Not
okay.
at all.
So you're not platinum.
Not
rate.
even near at all.
Not even platinum rate.
No, but I reached it once, so that's all that matters.
Nah, that's
No,
not.
no.
You gotta maintain.
No, no, but like I said, just streaming Street Fighter, the boys come in there and we start goofing off and talking shit like, "Oh, I play that motherfucker. Watch out for this. Oh, he plays like this." Or, "Hey,
Right.
how are you?" And hanging out with the gold. We call ourselves the Gold Boys
Yeah, because you're not platinum.
because we're not platinum.
Because you're not.
And I'm the
platinum.
only one who's not platinum because the other two, they're platinum.
Oh, they're platinum.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you? Is it the matchups that are getting you, or what
no,
is it?
just
It's like
me, I'm not.
you.
Yeah, I'm not focusing, and I'm
Oh.
just kind of just doing stupid shit.
Okay.
Which I need to stop. But there's sometimes there is, and I've seriously considered trying another character because there's some matchups where I'm playing I'm playing as Nakali versus Birdie,
Right.
and Birdie, big guy,
Yeah.
just his normals just keeps me out. Nakali has very short, stubby normals,
Mhm.
so I have to fight to get in. Someone like Birdie, stay out, and that's all he does. He just has to wait for me to time,
Right.
and he just
Doesn't he throw like a can or
He could do that
some
too.
shit too? Like he's still
he
got
could
like
throw
a
the
low
can,
projectile.
chains. He could hop over. He could do all those stuff, but he could just rely on his buttons alone
Mhm.
and keeps me out.
Mm.
So I mean, at that point, it's like I have to think of changing my strategy completely, or try another character just so I could have that could fill in the weaknesses that Nakali has.
Right.
So,
I
but
get
even
you.
then, online play you can't switch your character.
That's true.
So the second you're locked into that character, you're gonna play those two games.
Right.
That's it. So, but just like a thing to think about picking up a secondary character,
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah. I mean, it's always good to have a backup.
Mhm.
It's always good to have.
just
a
in
backup.
case. So a
everything.
lot of Street Fighter. That was Tuesday and Thursday. What's going on? And I started watching since Mikkel got the Funimation subscription.
Oh yeah. I
Started
haven't even-
watching Attack on Titan. Apparently,
Season two?
there's 4 seasons, and there is a recap movie that tells you everything that's gone up from season 1, 2, and 3.
Mhm.
So I've been watching that. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot this happened, which is good. 'Cause it's been a while since I've seen seasons 1 and 2
Mhm.
and 3. So it's kind of filling me, just giving me a reminder previously on and what's happened, and just like, oh, okay. So I've been watching that. I've been watching the one that Kevin told me about, Demon Slayer. That was a good one.
Yeah, I think I got that one on my list on
Yeah.
Hulu.
Yeah, Demon Slayer, and which one else?
Goblin Slayer.
And then I was watching. Mikhail told me about it. It's called The Promised Neverland. Really creepy one.
Is
the-
it Michael Jackson? Or-
No,
Is it Mi-
or the Never Promised or something like that. I don't know, but the orphans. Okay,
okay.
and they think they're getting adopted, but they're not. And I mean, it goes dark. I'm like, okay, this is disturbing, and I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've been watching that while I'm exercising. And what else? TV. That's about it, I think.
You only played Street Fighter?
Only play Street Fighter.
Okay. I'm just making sure that that was.
I know, and I
see.
tell myself like Sunday I had so much time to do like play whatever I want, but I was just like hanging out with Mikhail,
Yeah.
watching Attack on Titan, cooking a steak.
Did that today.
Delicious. It's like, could be playing games right now. I was like, I'm just hanging out with my
I
wife.
could be playing Yakuza right now.
could
but
play
I'm
Yakuza right
here
now.
hanging out with you.
Hey, we're top 10%.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that. So that's about it for my week. And then the rest of the stuff for the bookcase came in. The rest of the lights, and we're gonna work on that tomorrow. I want to bring in my Street Fighter 5 posters. I'm gonna move the base to the other side and put them all right here. All 5 Street Fighter 5 posters,
Mhm.
and then these probably just
Are you gonna finish
Around.
painting the wall before you do that?
no. Let's give the character.
Okay.
Character.
Okay. All right.
Promise Neverland. Thank you, Mikhail. Yeah,
Oh,
that was a good one to watch.
that's on Funimation.
It's on Funimation. And there's another one I watched. I watched one episode. It was called the Terraformars, where Earth is getting ravaged by plague, and they got to go to Mars and terraform it. But there is there's a insect life that's gone rampant, and they have to kind of like Starship Troopers, where the bugs are taking over Mars,
Right.
are in Mars, and the humans are trying to get there to colonize it so they can save the humanity. But I only seen one episode of that, so
Was it good?
I liked it. But it was only first episode, so it's kind of just like, here's the characters.
That's to
what's
start
going
with,
on.
yeah.
So it's like, yeah. but that's about it. Yep.
What you got, Rick?
So, I saw Kevin brought this up. He tweeted it at me, and I think I saw it also on Reddit and everything. But Capcom has now has a video policy. So, I mean, it's pretty easy. I looked at it. They weren't using too many like super lawyer fancy words and stuff like that. Law jargon and shit like that. Nothing like that. It was just easy to say. They're like, hey, if you're gonna don't use any Capcom content before the game is released. If if they have a new game coming out or something like that.
Okay.
Don't use Capcom content if you're gonna put it behind a paywall, stuff like that. Just easy stuff like that. So nothing too fancy. It's like, okay. I think the only thing that might be askew is if you play with like mods and you're that are not like official through Capcom,
Which none of them are.
yeah, you might get a strike. But even then, I mean,
A strike on what?
I guess using their policy through Capcom, they might say, "Hey, bring that down. You're not using, you're not
You
representing
mean,
our
like, through
characters."
their EULA or what?
Yeah, through user agreement. But certain things, like if you're putting stuff up through like Twitch and YouTube and other like major like streaming formats, you're okay. But as long as you're not like monetizing off of it. I mean, but you could look it up. It's nothing too
Interesting.
yeah, nothing too fancy, nothing too like, this sucks. It's just like, okay, this makes sense, So I think that's just the age we live in, where like if you want to use something from somebody else, be prepared that they can take it.
I'm sorry. Did I pay money for this game?
That's true.
Did I purchase it with my money?
You could play it, but can you stream it though?
That's stupid. That's
It's-
stupid. It's on my computer, on my hardware, in my house.
Yeah, but you're still streaming it. And like I said, I'm not like completely defending Capcom, but it's true, you can't grab someone else's property and like deface it. Not that you will, but some people.
I'm promoting your product.
Yeah, that's true.
Nintendo,
That's true.
Capcom.
Yeah.
Matter of fact.
Oh, same with Atlas, because I think when Persona 5 came out, you could only stream up to the first palace. After that, they didn't want you streaming anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who's gonna stop me?
They can. I guess if they find you,
How?
find you. I don't know.
I'm just
I'm
wondering.
just saying.
I wonder what
it
fucking
is out there.
policing tools that they're using for this.
I wouldn't be surprised if they have some sort of
It's
algorithm.
like fucking, they're gonna swap me or something at my house.
No, they won't swap you. They'll just cease and desist, and that's it.
Oh no.
Hey, I mean,
Is this?
it's there.
Bye.
What?
No, I'd been like, throw the paper out or whatever, the email, just see ya.
Yeah, I was just saying.
Not
but
gonna stop me.
It's possible. Well, you're such a
It's
rebel.
not
You're
gonna
such
stop
a
me.
rebel.
What are they gonna do to
man.
me? We're talking bad about Capcom right now. What are you gonna do about it?
I'm not talking about Capcom. I like Capcom. I like Capcom. They're
I
not
like
perfect.
Capcom too.
They're not perfect, but
Okay,
yeah, they got a new video policy. No big deal.
sounds interesting.
Yeah.
I have to read up on that one.
Yeah.
What else
no
you
big-
got on them?
So, guys, I know you sure know that on Wednesday things got a little crazy over here.
Mm.
So, and because of that, guys don't get fucking
Something
butthurt.
happened?
Like, guys don't get fucking butthurt. Okay, bunch of the Trump supporters went crazy and went
Some-
after
something
the
happened?
Capitol.
What?
Yeah, they went up to the fucking Capitol. It was fucking nuts. Okay, it was fucking nuts. Okay. Oh, well, you shouldn't be talking. Shut the fuck up. Our podcast. Listen. Okay.
Oh,
So, because of that, what's his name? Ryan Gutierrez, PogChamp, made some comments.
Yeah.
So made some comments where Twitch said, made some comments on Twitter. I don't know what they were exactly.
He incited violence.
Yeah. So,
Against the
Twitch-
Trump supporters.
I
right?
have against or with it.
Yeah,
I
it was
don't
against
know.
the Trump supporters.
I think it was 4.
He wanted more violence, basically.
I don't know what he wanted. He's kind of gone on the deep end. He lost it, and then he's never been Gutex the same. Ever since the Excellent Adventures went off, he hasn't been the same. But since he made those comments, which says we are now removing your emo, so you can't do PogChamp anymore.
Oh, you can. It's back.
Is it back? They
It
brought it back?
rotates every 24 hours to something new.
But is it?
No, it's not
PogChamp?
him.
Okay, well then
But it's
not
called.
back.
It's still PogChamp.
Okay, yeah, PogChamp's there, but it's not.
It's not
It's
him.
not. It's not.
No, it's just it
not
rotates
Gutex.
every 24 hours now.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, it doesn't
See
make
what it
sense,
is.
but that's just odd. But yeah, he's out.
See ya.
It's weird because
Nope.
he kind of just like one day when Excellent Adventures wasn't working out anymore after Mike Ross left, he tried doing some stuff and it just didn't pan out, and then he put some videos up there like saying like, "Hey, you guys owe me for being one of the forefathers of FGC." And we're like, huh?
Huh?
Like, well, no one owes you shit, bro.
No.
I just find it weird. Like, if you want to do something because you want to do it, great. But no one like owes you nothing. No one owes you viewership. I just find it weird.
No. Yeah.
You know, just because I put a podcast doesn't mean, hey, you have to watch me. Like, no, if you want to
Mhm.
watch, cool.
do whatever you want.
Yeah, if you want to support, cool. If not, that's fine. You know,
But it's better if you do.
you fucking.
All right.
But yeah, that was a craziness that happened on Wednesday, and I was like, yeah, because I got home to work. I saw my Twitter.
There's a
What
whole
the
bunch of craziness.
I was like, what the fuck's going on? I was like, let me check the news. Mikhail, turn on the news. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, my favorite video game related meme that happened that day was, I can't believe Fallout 3 happened. And they were just taking all the pictures and putting like a green tint over them and just making them Fallout 3.
Yeah, I was just nuts. Like, I don't even know what to make of this. I really don't. I really don't.
It made me really sad, man.
Yeah,
It
I really
made-
don't know what to make of this because I was talking to, I'm going on a tangent, guys. I was talking to my coworkers about it, and some of them thought about this, some about that. You know, just different perspective and views on it, and I'm just like, interesting. You know, I'm not here to judge or make fun of or but I just want to listen because different people have different perspectives, you know?
Right.
And that's how I learn. You know, let me see it different. Let me see it through your lens.
Right.
And just think, okay, this is interesting.
Yeah.
So, but
I
yeah,
thought,
my personal take. That's for my own opinion, but it's just everything is just nutty. I don't know what to listen to.
it was
what to believe.
it was a bad day for America that day, man. It wasn't good for the 2 officers that died or the 3 other protesters or whatever that
It's
died
nuts.
as well.
Yeah.
It was a dumb cause to die for.
Mhm.
That's how I see it, but I mean it's just a fucking sad day, dude.
Yeah.
Like the way that shit went down and then everything that happened, it was just,
It's ridiculous.
it made me ashamed. It made me sad. It made me angry. It made me like laugh a little bit at the end of it there with all the memes and stuff, you know. But most importantly, dude, it's like take can't believe everything you hear and you can't believe everything you see, and
Exactly.
like get your own opinion, but also don't
don't fall down. Don't go down the rabbit hole and lose yourself.
don't fucking lose your mind
Yeah.
over what alpha male is in charge of the country. Fucking relax, dude.
The way I see it is, and I was talking to one of my
The world's
coworkers
not
about
gonna
it.
end.
Yeah, I was talking to my coworker. He's like, Rick, in the end, all I can control is myself and the things around me, and that's it. And
That's
you know
it.
what? That's a good motto. That's a good mindset. You know, what can you control? You can control yourself, and just live by that motto. You know,
Yeah.
don't let the other forces, ruin it for you.
Put good out into the world and good
Yes,
will come back to you.
yes, that's just a general good life rule. Treat others like you want to be treated. You know, it's like straight up. I mean, thank you, excuse me. Manners are free.
Are they?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
really are,
yeah.
and I just don't understand that mindset.
Not all the time, but yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are. Excuse me,
But yeah,
savage.
see ya.
But yeah,
PogChamp.
the PogChamp was gone, which is so it got me thinking. Like, I'm all about the First Amendment, freedom of speech. You can say what you want, but there is also consequences. You have to be aware. There is can you say whatever you want? Yes. Is there consequences? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, there is. You can't just say, "Oh, go to a movie theater and say fire," and be like, "Oh, yeah, freedom of speech." No, motherfucker. There's consequences for doing shit like that.
Right.
You know, and this is what happens. So, I mean, it makes me think like, yeah, that was his opinion. He said something, which just says they took it away. Like at this point, is it even him anymore, or is it just something that it's just an emote on Twitch?
Yeah.
You know, because to me, it's just an emo now. But of course, there's
But it's one of the ones that
but it's-
everybody gets.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like people can use. Everybody can use it.
yeah.
Now it's
So,
not there.
Yeah, which oh well, it's fine. One less emo out of the hundreds, thousands that's in there.
Oh no,
I'll be fine. Oh, that's true.
that's true.
But one of my favorite ones, one of my homeboys from chat has it. It's called Sweaty Frosty. It's like a little snowman, like sweating. Every time I was like, dude, where'd you get it from? He's like, I don't know, bro.
I don't know. I just got it
But
now.
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make one of me sweating.
Look like a Peel from Key and Peele whenever he's just like
yeah,
dripping sweat.
yeah,
Love it.
Yeah. What do you got?
Oh, did you see that Near Automata Final Secret was revealed and confirmed?
What?
Yeah, so there is a
The one with 2B, that near Automata?
Nier Automata.
Yeah.
Not Replicant. What's the newest one?
The one, just the one with 2B.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, they had a final secret cheat code that somebody had found out that was embedded into the game.
Really?
And basically what all you had to do was beat the first boss and then go to like these barrels in the corner and like input this cheat code, and then it skips you to the end of the game.
Really?
Yeah. And it was just found, I don't know, 4 or 5 years later. And then was it Bandai or who's the publisher of that game? They
I'm not
they
sure.
confirmed it. I can't remember. You got it there somewhere? Automata. Ba, 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 ba.
It's down there. It's next to Persona.
Platinum Games. Yeah, Platinum Games.
They made it?
They confirmed that was the final one that people hadn't found yet.
I like that. I like that they still have Easter eggs and don't completely release it and just let the community find it.
So now that I have it on Game Pass, I'm just gonna go up to and beat the first boss and then do the cheat
Game
code. And
number
like,
one.
Number one complete.
2021, game one.
Game complete. I mean, I did see credits, but they weren't. Whatever.
Yeah.
Every time you die, you see the entire credits just like kind of flash before your eyes. So, but yeah, so that was like the first little interesting news that happened like way early in the week. I think it was like Monday or Sunday night, something like that. Whenever I saw that, I was like, oh, that was kind of interesting because it's like a minute-long video. The guy defeats the boss. He walks over there. He's doing some inputs, which I don't know what they are, but he's just doing some random inputs or whatever. And
Up,
then
up, down.
all of a sudden, it's like into the game.
Excuse me, guys.
And then like he's getting the last ending.
Did you get all the achievements out of that?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's completed the games many times
Interesting.
because he knows about.
When they were making that game, I'm pretty sure I read somewhere like the art director or the director, I don't know, one of the big shots when making the game was like, yeah, we made 2B just because we like how she looks.
Okay, fair
So
enough.
people can cosplay her. I'm like, fan service. I like that.
Fan service.
There's a genre on Funimation called fan service. I'm like, oh, that's where the ecchi category
got
goes
it.
into.
Mm.
I like that.
Mm.
I watched it.
Oh,
I didn't. I have class. No, I don't.
no, you don't.
Gentlemen.
The next thing I got is Returnal. Got a release date of March 19th.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Oh,
It was supposed to be out early 2021, but they actually gave it a release date of March 19th.
So was
for
Infinite.
PlayStation 5. What? Oh,
So
you mean
was
Cyberpunk?
Infinite. So was Cyberpunk.
Yeah, true.
So it's coming around the corner.
It's 2 months away. 2
Hmm.
months and 8 days away.
March 19th, you say?
Yeah, 11 days. 2 months. and
My
11
brother's birthday.
Is it?
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, so that one's gonna come out for spring break.
That's a exclusive, right?
PlayStation 5, if I'm not mistaken. Get on it, bruh. I'm excited because that's the
No.
roguelike third person type thing that's going
Could
on.
be roguelike. I don't know.
I think that's what they said is like
they
legit
say that?
rogue. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to see more gameplay on it, but from what I've seen so far,
looks
I'm like, It looks
good.
good. It looks good.
I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. I still don't know if it justifies me going on a.
$400,
I
$500.
can use my Trump bucks. I haven't bought anything. I mean, all about that CBD.
They are restocking right now.
All about that CBD. So maybe I was thinking about buying some shoes. But then I talked myself out
I
of
want
it.
some shells.
I want some shoes. No, I was talking to Johnny about it. He's like, dude, just wait till they go on sale. I'm like, I want the NASA ones. The ones I showed you, the gray ones.
Oh yeah.
Like they're like 150. He's like, they'll go on sale.
I'm just gonna go pick
Alright.
those up tomorrow and
Are
rub them
you?
in your face.
I'm just fucking
Just
low
gonna
key
Rub them in your
just-
face, bro. Just like
Just low key flaunt that shit.
Damn. Sorry about your luck, dog.
Damn, feels bad, man. Piece of shit.
Since Returnal got a release date, we have a game delay. It seems like every time we
Oh,
get a
of
release
course.
date, we get a game delay.
Yeah.
So one of the ones that I was looking forward to, Outriders from Square Enix, that one got pushed back to April 1st.
That's a fucking joke.
No, why?
April 1st.
April 1st? No, it got.
They're like,
And then April 1st comes, it's like, whoops.
psych.
Ooh.
Psych.
But yeah, so you have Outriders, and then 5 days later you have.
When's the
Guilty
Mass
Gear.
Effect coming out again? I'm excited for that one.
It doesn't have a. It
Has a
doesn't have a
date?
definite release date.
I'm waiting for that one, bro.
but-
No lie. I'm waiting for that one. I just want to play. I want to play as fucking Shepard and have fucking Rex Shepard.
It
Go on
just-
this one.
It says coming in
Coming soon?
2021. That's all it says.
Okay, I'm waiting for that one.
Yeah, it doesn't have like a definite date yet. So,
That's good.
yeah, Outriders got pushed back to April 1st. So,
I'm okay with that. Push it back.
Yeah,
Do it
if it
right.
needs to. I mean, it doesn't want, especially if it's from Square Enix, you don't want to turn it into Avengers. You don't want to turn it into that type of live service game. That's what it is. Live service from
Yeah.
Square Enix. If I'm,
Yeah.
let me make sure of that.
Yeah. Well, I know Crystal Dynamic and Square Enix for the Avengers.
What's the name of the Outriders?
Outriders. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm. What's that? Man, just totally lost my train of thought.
Square Enix and
Square
People
Enix.
Can Fly.
Yeah, for Outriders. For Outriders. Yeah.
April
Yeah.
1st.
Yeah. I
And
found
it's
it.
not exclusive. It's actually coming out on all systems.
Good. Okay, that's the thought I was going to go back to. Is I know we're going back to Cyberpunk, but do you think what happened with them and how CD Projekt Red fumbled? You think that's a lesson that other developers are learning by? Like, hey, you know what?
Oh, yeah.
This is something don't fuck up with, especially if you're gonna like build the hype and really, put all your eggs into this basket, you want to make sure, hey man, if it's not ready, let's wait.
Yeah, that was definitely a botched thing.
Yeah, I
There's
think
so
this is
much.
something. I think using Cyberpunk as a term for an unfinished game is going to be sticking around for a good while. Don't get Cyberpunk.
Don't
yeah.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, don't
bro.
Cyberpunk it, bro. I think that's gonna be stuck for around until people, developers, realize, you know what? Yeah, okay. We don't want to be them. Don't fucking lose all the shit.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
And that game still makes me sad, but it is what it is.
Taking a break from it, I guess.
Yeah.
Or a nice
It's
Yakuza.
Just fucking Yakuza is just way
much
more
more fun.
entertaining, dude. Way more entertaining.
Nice.
Dude.
Speaking of games as a service, did you hear about Respawn Entertainment
What about it?
working on a new game that will let players quote adventure forever?
Oh, forever. Oh yeah, I did hear about this.
Yeah. So what do you think? Game as a service, MMO, RPG, Destiny like?
Respawn.
Because that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking games as a service.
Apex Legends.
Yeah.
That's what they do now.
Mm-hmm.
They got the Star Wars Fallen Order or whatever, that one is theirs as well. And like, I don't know, as a live service game, I'm not sure, because like you can play Skyrim forever because they have quests that just auto generate. Every time you complete a quest, it's like a auto generate quest. You can play Skyrim forever, but do you want to?
I think from what I picked up on it, it felt like it's gonna be like you can be playing with your friends, adventuring together, like an online experience. That's the way I picked up on it. I could be wrong, but I'm thinking it's gonna be some sort of like online experience, maybe like a game of service. I'm not 200% sure. I'm just speculating at this point because when it comes to video games, speculating is fun.
Yeah, I've got
So-
some speculations coming up.
Yeah.
For that ass.
So I mean, if they could make a Destiny clone, I don't know. I wouldn't. You don't want to be a Destiny clone because you would have to do what everything Destiny isn't doing right
But better.
and make it better. And the thing is, Destiny is one of those games where it wasn't the strongest at launch, but where it is now,
Right.
from what I've heard, is at a lot better place.
Mhm.
So, and then we've heard that before with
Anthem.
with Anthem, yeah. Then literally during their E3 trailer back in 2017, they're like the next Destiny. We're like, what?
Every time
What?
somebody does that, they always shoot themselves in the foot.
Yeah, when I hear someone call out another game that's going to be better, that's like, what?
Every
Get outta
MMO that was
here.
like the next Azeroth. Fuck Azeroth.
Yeah.
This game is the best. Tanked.
Yeah.
The next Halo.
Like, everybody-
tanked.
Everybody just goes back to a while.
Yeah, I was like, oh, we'll just go back to Halo, or we'll go the next Call of Duty. Nah, tanked.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know what Respawn has a plan, but we'll give it a shot.
I mean,
give a
Respawn is a pretty goddamn good
They know
developer.
what they're doing. They're popular.
Titanfall,
Prepare for times.
Star Wars,
Apex.
Apex, they're all top tier, dude. You can't.
I heard
Can't-
good things about it.
They're all the
So we'll
ones that
see.
they put out so far have been pretty.
Hopefully they make a fighting game. I'm the only one that wants that.
Yeah, you'd be the only
I'm
one.
the only one that wants
You're
it.
the only one.
Yeah.
There's so many other fighting games out there right now.
We got Guilty Gear coming around the corner.
Yeah, April 6th.
I think Corrupt. I think they're releasing a beta. And what else?
King of Fighters.
And King of Fighters. So that
Sam
was
Show
supposed to
Season
come out.
3.
Yeah, so I think you wrote down some stuff on it, but King of Fighters 15 and Sam Show announcements were postponed by SNK on the per their Twitter from producer Yasuyuki Oda. They are working to make King of Fighter 15 the supreme masterpiece of their series.
Mhm.
So I don't know what that means. I'm hoping
It looked gorgeous.
as a fighting game enthusiast that they really go deep into the using the online,
Mhm.
having a robust online, because let's face the facts, guys, offline is not there at all. There's no big events, and I don't even know how, if 2021 is gonna have any offline events for fighting games.
Capcom Pro
Well,
Tour.
that's gonna be only with the winners
Yeah, but
from the Capcom. That's it.
it's a live event though.
That's one event
Yeah.
out of
That's all
you
you
know
get.
how many events there were the year
A
before?
lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
You get one.
You get one.
You get one.
So yeah, it's not even no spectators allowed. Instead of, it's basically, I'm not saying it's invitational, but it's everybody that just won. It's
Right.
not like, like an Evo or a Combo Breaker or
I understand
CEO
where
where
you're
there's
coming
thousands of entrants
Mhm.
in one weekend and whittled down to 8.
from. Right.
So that's another thing about. So that's what I'm hoping for King of Fighters 15, that they will have a robust online and all the good stuff. They need to. They need to. They need to. If you want to survive in this day and age.
Well, you got Power Rangers Battle for the Grid League announced as well.
League.
Yeah,
Good
you didn't
for
see
them.
that? That was
Good
on
for them.
what's that
On the
website that
Reddit?
you like? No, that website that you like.
Event hubs?
No,
I don't like event hubs. I don't. I think they're clickbaity as shit.
it was
Sorry, guys.
Power Rangers
.com.
Battle.
The Reddit. I'll go to the Reddit. I just subscribe to the Reddit. So if any news comes out,
It was on Smash.gg.
previously purchased by Microsoft.
So yeah, Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. This is straight from Smash.gg.
Good.
It's comprised of competitive esports gaming tournaments featuring Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, the popular fighting game developed by Inway. PRBFTG League consists of both online and offline tournaments where players compete to win grid points, which are tracked on a leaderboard to determine the rankings of players in the league.
Cool.
Join the Ranger Nation in both offline major stops and virtual tournaments and climb your way to the top.
Nice.
Furthermore, players can score additional points through our in-game feature episodes. So I guess they're doing seasons.
Yeah.
After all the sanctioned tournaments have occurred, the 7 highest ranked players from the leaderboard will be qualified to participate in our PRBFTG finale. Prior to the finale, there will be a last chance qualifier tournament to secure the 8th spot in the finale. So
I love last chance qualifiers because it's like a freaking free for all the best of the best just fighting to get a spot in there. Oh, I love.
And it gives you to host a sanctioned event. 8 players minimum required, double elimination, must comply with any stage character, Megazord bans. Anyway,
Okay.
you got to follow the rules basically. The top 3 must be streamed minimum. So just stuff like
Yeah.
that. Just giving you the stuff like that. But yeah, that got announced today. As a matter
That's
of
pretty
fact.
cool.
Yep, today.
I think that's another future, another path that a lot of fighting games are taking now. Well, maybe not so much fighting games, but the fighting game companies, where they're doing these pro tours, these leagues, these seasons with their fighting games. And I think it's a good idea.
I think esports in general is just on the come up, dude. YouTube says that 100 billion hours were spent watching games and esports content in 2020. 100
Yeah. Okay.
billion hours.
I'm gonna say I'm not surprised because I know it is huge. I mean, every time I go to Twitch and you could just
There's an esports tab.
yeah, you just look at it.
Esports.
Yeah,
But that's just YouTube.
yeah, and that's just YouTube.
Yeah,
Correct.
That's just YouTube.
Yeah,
That doesn't
yeah.
include Twitch.
Or Mixer.
Or
Vimeo.
Well,
Rick.
well,
About those. Yeah.
on the contrary.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, I agree. Especially this time with no one else has nothing else has to do. It wants to play games, and hey,
Right.
you can't play. Maybe you can watch them. And of course, the big ones are always your Counter Strikes, your Apex, your LOLs.
Mhm.
What else is there?
Rocket League,
Rocket League.
Overwatch.
Yeah. Overwatch. Yeah. Exactly.
The list goes on.
The
man.
list goes on. Well, definitely for those dedicated esports ones. Yeah.
And so on top of that news from the 100 billion hours watching gaming and esports content, Shanghai started construction on a like $898 billion esports arena. And they're trying to be the capital for like esports, stuff going down.
Really?
So they started, it's like almost $1 billion how much the thing is going to cost you. It's going to be ridiculous. I was surprised. I said 980 something million dollars. I was like, God dang, how many people are they going to put in that bitch, dude? But it's going to,
It's all
have big ass screens
It's
and
all
like
10-cent revenue.
Oh, probably. Well, yeah, it is in Shanghai, huh? And then like there was a bunch of esports news this week, but I'm not like super big on the esports like the fanboy side of it, but I do enjoy some of it.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
me, I'm just about the fighting game aspect. Like I know
Right.
I know the FPS's team based are all there, but
Mhm.
me, I'm more into like the fighting
And
games.
speaking of the team-based stuff, Nico is transferring. Well, he's transferring from FaZe Clan to G2.
And who's Nico?
He's one of the FaZe Clan members, dude.
They
He's
play
just
Counter Strike,
yes,
Overwatch.
Counter Strike Go.
Okay. Okay.
And he's transferring from FaZe to G2, and they said that analysts said that this costs somewhere around $2.4 million just for that
Transaction.
transaction
That
right there.
deal.
I was like, God dang,
Trading
2.4 mil, dude. That's a lot for one person.
Athletes.
Athletes.
I love that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna keep throwing shade.
Athletes.
Athletes.
I love it though.
Yeah,
Keep doing what you do.
Do what you're doing. You're doing something good. You're doing something good.
And then also BBC is going to start broadcasting Rocket League championship matches as well. So that's another big win for video.
It really
games.
is. It really is.
That's just
When
a
you could put
regular
eyes-
network.
Yeah, you put eyes on there. Yeah, I remember when when Street Fighter was on Evo, it was on ESPN too. Like that's not too bad, you know, on ESPN too.
Right.
But hey, this is getting some you're getting some attention, some views.
Yeah. So that, I mean, a lot of big things happening for video streaming and, esports in general.
This is the time to do it.
Yeah, this is the time.
Yeah.
I mean, but also make sure you have good online net code and everything
Yeah,
like
definitely,
that.
yeah.
First person shooters or anything else like that. Fighting games, racing games. Just make sure you get
Anything that requires. Well, oh yeah, all those. I mean, you gotta be frame perfect.
So do you want to go into Nintendo or do you want to talk about Metacritic's 2020 list?
Oh, both sound good. Let's hit up Nintendo because I know Nintendo is buying Canadian developer Next Level Games.
Yes.
I know from what I researched, I looked at their list. The one that stands out to me was Luigi Mansion 3.
Right.
I think they had like some sort of Metroid Prime fusion or something.
At some point, yeah.
So
Excuse me.
to me, I think that this is a good move for Nintendo to get the developers, kind of like what Microsoft did, buying all these developers and just bringing them in house. For Nintendo having this company that they already worked on some of their IPs. I mean, that's a good step that even Nintendo is lending out their IPs to other
I honestly
companies.
thought that Luigi Mansion was made by Nintendo. I didn't even
Yeah, because if you ever played Mario Rabbids, was it Mario Rabbids?
Yeah, that's
From
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft. Yeah, they actually like, here's our IP, you could use them, and that's what actually like
It's a really good game.
yeah, I heard it's a really good game. So
God damn, you
the
just
fact that
reminded me I heard
Nintendo,
that.
yeah, so the fact that Nintendo is letting other companies use their IPs, and apparently this company is in good standing with Nintendo. They've been working with them before. That's good for Nintendo, and the more developers to start not, I won't say cranking out games in a bad way, but just to develop these games
Right.
because they're so time consuming. You want these different you always want your teams working on something.
Mhm.
I think that's just good.
That's great.
Yeah.
Except for the massive DMCA order.
However, what
on the flip side,
However,
they took down close to 400. The exact number is 379 fan-made games were just shut down. Cease and desist orders, copyright orders, all that stuff. Everything to get it taken down, get them taken down. That's what they're putting out there. So I'm glad that they bought the Luigi's Mansion 3 dev, Next Level Games. I honestly thought Luigi's Mansion 3 was made by.
Mikkel bought it. She bought it during one of the Black Friday sales.
She ain't playing it.
She ain't playing it.
She ain't playing it.
She finished that Three Houses though.
She playing 3 Houses finally.
And now
like,
she's playing
2 years
Torchlight.
later. But
I'm an adventurer.
to do a massive order like that to take down 400 fan-made games, and then in the same breath, they like put up some kind of like artwork. I guess like a day or so later. Did you see this?
Mm-mm.
And it was actually like they stole it from somebody else with like that was using modded software from Nintendo, and they stole this artwork and they put it up on their own
Like,
site.
that's a good idea.
Oh, it's good.
take that.
Yeah, we'll take that. That's ours. We can use it anyway,
This
right?
is our property.
Like, yo,
Is it the one from
What?
like Mario Strikers?
I don't remember which one it was
Okay.
exactly. It was like
They're like playing sports and shit.
I didn't actually write down that topic. I just
Okay.
saw it and I was like, oh, that's silly. Like,
Yeah, I mean, like again, Nintendo allowing other companies to use their IPs because they're super protective.
mhm.
This is why, because if they catch wind of, hey man, you're using our IP, you're
Right.
not licensed, stop. that's just how it is. I mean, because we talked about it before with the Big House tournament
Right.
with Melee
Right, with Melee.
using the Slippy mod.
Oh, poor Slippy.
It sucks.
But
It just, I mean, what can you do? I mean,
follow the rules, guys.
follow. Yeah,
Don't give them
I
any
mean that's what it
promotion.
is. Yeah,
Don't give them any free promotion.
yeah. At some point, it sucks for the Melee community, but
And then
you can play Sephiroth.
you can. And the last little piece of news, it's not really news. This is just kind of a rumor that has been floating around.
Mhm.
Actually, a picture. Did you see this?
Which one?
I sent it to you on Twitter. The picture of an internal memo that was.
Oh yeah, I
You did
saw
see this?
that. I saw that one.
So this one is all speculation, guys.
I love
It
speculations.
may or may not be real, but we're gonna speculate right
I
here.
love speculating.
Supposedly, allegedly, there's gonna be a Nintendo Direct on 1/11/21, which is on
Next Monday.
Monday,
Oh,
and they're supposedly, allegedly,
Don't ask.
where they're gonna announce a Nintendo Switch Pro, which has a release date of April 23rd, 2021.
Holy shit.
That will have like 4K, NVIDIA DLSS,
They're really going with 4K?
256 gigabyte internal hard drive, stuff like
How
that.
beefy is this thing gonna be in the hands?
It's gonna have a, I don't know. It's got a Dock Pro, Joy-Con Pro, Bluetooth audio support. Which, if that
About
even comes
time.
true, if it's real,
Yeah.
I'll say. And then they're gonna do 6 new game, first party software announcements.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna rattle these off.
Okay.
Nintendo World Park Tour,
Okay.
Mario Kart 9, Splatoon 3, Super Mario Odyssey 2, Fire Emblem Echoes Path of Radiance, and Metroid Resurgence. All these have, 2021 release dates.
You had to be a Mario Kart.
Yeah. Yeah. A new one.
You
Not
had to
an
be a
old
Mario
one.
Kart. Not
9.
not port from Wii U.
Not
Not
8.
Deluxe.
9.
Not Deluxe.
You had me at Super Mario Odyssey 2, Splatoon 3, Mario Kart 9, and Fire Emblem, and Metroid.
You had
all
me at
those-
Bluetooth.
You had me on Bluetooth audio. Oh, you had me at 4K TV support.
4K. Oh.
And then third-party software would be Kingdom Hearts Destiny's Embrace, Bayonetta 3, Shin Megami Tensei 5, Ubisoft, Assassin's Creed Valhalla,
Yeah.
Watch Dogs Legion, Far Cry 6. All of them will play natively on the Pro, the Switch Pro.
Yeah.
But cloud versions will be available on the base Switch. So you don't
Okay.
actually have to upgrade. You can still get the power, but you have
Okay.
to be in a network.
Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense.
Makes sense.
Makes sense.
And then from Capcom, you would have Resident Evil 2 and 3 Remake, Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition.
Monster Hunter.
And most of these games that are going to be released, allegedly,
Allegedly.
on the
at us.
release date of the Pro, so you actually get a stuff to play with. All these
Damn.
third-party software ones, like the Ubisoft ones and the Capcom ones that are already out, will be like launch titles,
Okay.
allegedly.
Right.
Grand Theft Auto 5 Premium Edition is on that
Get
list.
the fuck out.
Dead serious. That's what it says here, dude. I don't know.
Guess who's
Um,
going back on the MPDs?
Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. That one come out in May. Final Fantasy VII Remake was on that list, by the way. And then
There's more.
they have upcoming Switch Pro / Nintendo Switch games. I can rattle off a few, but
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
a long list.
It's just right. Yeah.
Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. Eastward, Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout, which I think would be an amazing game on the Switch. Dirt 5, Yakuza 6, The Song of Life. Persona 5 Strikers, Control Ultimate Edition. Fallout 3 New Vegas, which I thought was a weird insert there. Because it's Fallout New Vegas. Let's be real. Nier Replicant, Dead or Alive 6, Hollow Knight Silk Song, Apex
Oh.
Legends, Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville, The Witness, Hitman 3, Maneater, Borderlands 3, Dragon Ball Kakarot, Baldo, Little Nightmares 2, A Way Out, No More Heroes 3, Bravely Default 2, Monster Hunter Stories 2. Speaking of which, Monster Hunter broke the fucking Nintendo store today, by the way,
What
or yesterday.
happened? It wasn't like a demo.
The demo came out and it
Yeah.
broke the store.
Good.
Good.
That's good. Like I want to try it out.
I want to try it out too.
Yeah.
Xenoblade Chronicles 10 Definitive Edition, Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. And then after all that, because I'm assuming that's going to be like the quick show. They're going to show
Yeah.
all that stuff real quick. And at the end, they were going to do The Legend of Zelda Echoes of the Past.
This is Breath of
which
the
is
Wild
go-
sequel.
Which is going to be not Shadow Drop, but announced that day.
Breath of the Wild sequel.
I thought that was called Breath of the Wild 2. Yeah, I thought it was called Breath of the Wild 2.
I don't know. Like
Echo.
2, like number 2 or 2, oh, like also. I don't know about that.
I'm not sure,
I
man.
don't know what's going on.
But yeah, there were supposed to be like
We're gonna-
Legend of Zelda
okay.
Echoes of the Past.
If this does happen on the 11th, we're gonna have a Nintendo loaded show.
Your boy's gonna have to get in on some pre-orders because now I got to get another next-gen console.
You
I
have
have
to.
to.
You have to.
Have to, bro. And then
Estimation ballpoint
oh, it's actually got a price on
ballpark
it.
pricing.
Price says $399. So you can buy a digital PlayStation 5 or you can buy a Switch Pro with all these awesome fucking games. That's a lot of good games.
Chat. If you had a decision, guys, PlayStation 5 or the Nintendo Pro,
Or the Xbox Series
yeah, let us
X.
know.
Don't
Yeah, let us
count
know in the
them
comments and tweet us.
out. Yeah, for sure.
Jesus Christ.
Since I have both, I'm still gonna pick up.
Stop
the-
low key flexing, bro.
If it happens.
Can you stop that?
If it happens.
Can you stop that?
Can you stop? Can you stop?
Can you stop?
Can
I'm
you-
just jelly. I'm just jelly. I'm playing.
waiting.
I'm playing on my PC.
playing on my PC with ray tracing, stupid son of a
Ray
bitch.
tracing, yeah.
Oh man. All right, so that was the big leak.
I just saw the little envelope. I mean, the little letter, like
allegedly.
allegedly. Don't add us.
Yeah, don't at me if it doesn't come to fruition. But yeah, so that happened. Now I want to get into the Metacritic users picking the best of 2020.
Yes, Queen.
Yeah. All right, so I'm only gonna do the top 5
Let's do it.
because it's
Persona.
So movies.
Oh, movies.
Tenet was number 1.
I heard crazy. Yeah, you tell me about that one.
Fucking great movie.
Your mind hurts.
It hurts. Soul, number 2. Number 3 is I'm Thinking of Ending Things, which I'd never even
Sounds
heard
creepy.
of. I'm gonna
Sign
look
me
that
up.
one up. Opening a new window, please. Oh, I can open up 2 windows at the same time.
Damn.
Mank and Palm Springs. Those are the top 5 movies.
Okay. I didn't watch any movies this year, but yeah.
Top 5 TV shows.
Okay.
The Queen's Gambit on Netflix.
Oh yeah, I saw the first episode. Not too bad. Miguel liked it.
Better Call Saul from AMC. The Mandalorian, number 3.
Okay.
The Boys, number
The
4.
Boys.
And BoJack Horseman, number 5.
Really?
Other notables there were The Last Dance, which was the ESPN documentary series for Michael
The
Jordan.
Michael Jordan one.
Schitt's Creek, Ted Lasso, Penis or Pen 15 or whatever it's called.
What was the second one you said for the show TV shows?
Better Call Saul.
Also, so out of the top 5, that one's the only one that's on a regular TV channel. The other ones are all just streaming.
Streaming. Yeah, most of
Interesting.
them. So it's Netflix, AMC, Disney, Prime, Netflix, HBO, Hulu, ESPN, FX. What We Do in the Shadows was number 10.
Nice.
Netflix.
I love that one.
Pop. I don't know what Pop is. Apple TV Plus, which was Ted Lasso. Pen 15, Hulu, and Miss America, FX on Hulu.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm telling you, dude. Yeah, streaming is where it's at, and they're starting just to dump money and make like we don't need other people's shows. We'll just make our own content.
For sure.
Sure, it's paying off. It's paying off.
Um,
I mean, they're not all freaking home runs. There's some stuff on Netflix or on Amazon Prime where you're just like,
Yeah, well, skip
But
it.
the Boys are definitely a good one. Yeah.
And the best video game
Yes.
of 2020 as voted by Metacritic users. Number 1 is Last of Us Part 2.
That's a goddamn lie.
Hey, man, you want me to read them out to you?
Read them out.
All right. Number 2 is Ghost of Tsushima.
Okay.
What's up?
I'm just thinking thumbs up.
Oh, okay. Cyberpunk 2077.
Really?
Yeah, I'm reading out the list, bro.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I can't find. I'm trying like
I'm just
trying
reading
to
the
argue
fucking
you.
I was like, I'm just reading the list. Number 4 is Hades.
Okay.
Number 5 is Doom Eternal. Number 6, Final Fantasy VII Remake. Number 7, Demon Souls. Number 8, Animal Crossing New Horizons. Number 9, Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Number 10, Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Or the fighting games.
Oh, I'm sorry. What?
Go fuck yourself.
Number 11, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Number 12, Half-Life Alyx.
Okay, VR.
Number 13, Persona 5 Royale.
Persona.
There you go. Number 14 is Resident Evil 3 Remake, which was good.
That's good. I saw you play it, and I saw my boy Anthony play it.
And number 15, Neo
No.
2. Those were the top 15 games as voted by Metacritic users. So this is by the users, for the users,
By the users, for
everybody.
users.
Yeah, not you get one category and then
Yeah.
sponsors get everything else.
Oh, for real, dude. For real.
So that's
Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that list. It is what it is.
That's a pretty damn good list.
Yeah.
I think I played and beat every single one of those games
Except for Hades.
beat Hades. I did not complete Animal Crossing, but let's just be real, that's just time.
Mikhail beat it.
Yeah, that's just time. And Persona 5 and Neo 2. Those are the three.
Play Persona. I should have made you play Persona, not Bloodborne.
Yeah, well, you chose Bloodborne.
You still play
didn't you?
Bloodborne. I don't know why you're putting it off.
I'm not.
It's short.
I'm not. No, it's not. It's not short. I'm lying.
You're playing Yakuza.
I'm playing Yakuza, bro. Yakuza.
Yakuza.
Yeah, I'm playing Yakuza. Can't wait. Can't wait to go back home. I can't wait to leave out of here.
We
so I
gotta
can
do
go play.
post. We gotta do post. We gotta do editing,
No.
socials.
Do it all yourself.
Pictures. Ruben, where can they find you?
Oh,
wait,
what?
first.
You fuck off.
Take a segment.
I was gonna ask if you had anything else.
No, I have that. I think that's it for me. Not too much on my part. Like I said, me just recovering from my week, getting over my injury. I am a firm believer of mind over matter. Just start doing something. Get physical. I'm stubborn as shit. We know that.
Let's get
but-
physical.
Olivia Newton-John.
Yeah.
Just showed my age. But yeah, I think just getting exercising, being physical, taking care of yourself. Your body could do a lot of things, and I think you just gotta take care of yourself. That's the best way to do it. Good old
I
things.
agree. Where can we
Thanks.
find you, Rick?
Guys, you can catch me at OS_Rick with the one. I love to stream. I love to do the podcast. I love putting my stuff on YouTube. Catch me on Instagram, on Twitter, all that good stuff. I love playing Street Fighter online. I was getting my ass whooped, but I was laughing with the Gold Boys and having such a good time that playing the game was secondary, and it was just about chatting with my online friends. To me, that was a highlight.
Yeah.
You know, that these guys take time out of their busy schedule just to hang out. They don't have to hang out forever. If they could just drop by and say hello and just be silly with me, I love it. And I think that's one of the things that I'm glad that I'm doing is just streaming Twitch.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So you guys catch me there. I love streaming. My usual schedule is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, sometimes Saturdays, mostly Street Fighter, guys. So if you just want to get in there and be silly and then hop in there, hey, I'll be there. Ruben?
As always, guys, you can hit me up on all things social media at OS_onslaught. If you want to hit up the podcast on all things social media at Option Select Podcast, or you can email us at optionselectpodcast@gmail.com. As always, guys, we love you so much. We appreciate you taking the time out of your day to hang out with us. Whether it's live here on Twitch or on the road or working out or whatever it is that you do whenever you listen to this thing, whenever it's not live. We appreciate you very much. We hope that you're staying safe.
Yes. Take care of yourself, boys.
Staying healthy, and we hope to see you back here next week. Well, not here, at my house next week.
Real place.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.
Peace.
See ya.